Welcome back. Suspense, crime, and the enduring dilemma between power and ethics. These are key elements at play in the winning entries of the ATF Mediacorp drama concepts and co-production pitch. The inaugural event attracted close to 150 submissions from around the world. Out of these, 3 winning drama concepts were chosen: Cycle, Detective Daji, and Drawn In. Now, for more, I'm joined by Tan Wei-Lyn, Head of English Drama Productions at Mediacorp, and one of the judges who shortlisted the finalists. And also with us is one of the winners, Singapore scriptwriter, Alan Sim. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Sim, your drama concept for Cycle, tell us more about your pitch.
Cycle is a story about this down and out ex-banker who basically witnessed his wife suicide. And then to compound his wounds, he gets arrested for money laundering and is sent to prison. After his release, he's broke and estranged from his daughter. So what happens next is that he discovers this hidden underground world where bicycle couriers compete on 2 wheels to win lucrative and mysterious job assignments. So he jumps right into it, and being the money-grabbing man that he is, he excels in it. And then, of course, he discovers the murderous nature of his work. So he's faced with a very familiar dilemma again between money and ethics. But this time, as a poor man rather than a wealthy man that he was before.
That's such a gripping tale. So a broke ex-banker who finds refuge in a brutal underground world, forced to make a choice between money and ethics. What motivated you to come up with such a storyline like that?
Towards the tail end of the pandemic, I met a friend, an ex-former schoolmate of mine at a fast food restaurant. So I thought that, oh, you're buying lunch too? And he said, no, I was actually here to pick up a delivery. Then to my shock, I realized that he's now a gig worker. So I talked to him. Then he was telling me that the industry is actually very competitive. It's literally a cowboy town where anything goes. So that word cowboy town struck me, and I started thinking about, perhaps I can tell a story about this very underrepresented and unseen section of the society.
That pretty much inspired you, yes? We understand you received close to 150 submissions from around the world, Ms. Dunn. 5 finalists were shortlisted, 3 were chosen: Cycle, Detective Daji, and Drawn In. What are the elements of these winning pitches that stood out to the judges?
Well, all the concepts that we shortlisted were very fresh, very different. They all had compelling characters, intriguing premises. Most importantly, they had the ability to travel. We were quite confident that these stories would be able to capture the imagination of viewers just beyond the country that they were created for. So we were quite excited about these concepts that we finally shortlisted. Yeah.
So it's basically about having that broad appeal, yeah?
Yes.
And Mr. Sim, share with us about the whole process. What was it like for you from the pitch to the day, the moment that you were informed about the results? How are you assessing this whole competition?
To be honest, I wasn't expecting to win. As a finalist, I have got the opportunity to see the other finalists' work a bit, and I realized how good they were, how amazing they were. And at the end of it, I'm a lone ranger. I went in alone. Some of the guys actually had stars attached to their projects. They had, promise of co-production with Korea, Thailand. So I was really pleasantly surprised that actually Mediacorp is willing to give a chance to a guy like me with no track record and just a lone ranger with nothing to promise them. So I'm really grateful that, they actually allowed me to be here today even.
Yep. It is definitely a good story, right? Very deserving of a win. Ms. Tan, so we are on the hunt for the next big drama hit here, which you said earlier needs to stand out, needs to be fresh and innovative with broad appeal. What is the appetite for all these dramas? Where does the demand lie, regional or global markets?
I would say a good drama, a story well told. The appetite for these are insatiable. The reality is a lot of our dramas, which we think might not appeal to the rest of the world, actually do travel really well. Quite a few of our local dramas that were catered to local audiences have actually found audiences overseas. And I think nothing can beat the experience of a drama where which promises to bring you on a journey that is rewarding. So I think when we looked at all the concepts, we were really looking at it from that perspective, that there was something about it that would sparkle and would really grab your attention. So essentially, the appetite is vast, and I think there is great potential. As you've seen, there's 150 submissions. There were really, it told us that there was people really keen on getting a foot into that industry and discovering new talents like Ellen here. Yeah.
Why do you think there was so much interest in the submissions? I mean, from all around the world, Asia, Africa, and even Europe, right?
Yes.
The submissions?
Yes, for sure. I think co-productions are the way to go. I think in the last few years, with successes all over the world, of shows traveling, not necessarily in your native language, any language. And so one of the questions that kept popping up in the pitches were, can this be told in a different language? And the reality is, I think more and more programs are becoming language agnostic. It really doesn't matter. And people are getting used to reading subtitles and experiencing other cultures and understanding other cultures. So I think for sure the potential is exponential. I think the challenges for us maybe is finding new and fresh ways to tell those stories. The form of consuming drama is changing all the time. Now we have microdramas and all of these types of other ways of consuming it. But the essential elements of drama, I think, ring through. Anything that resonates with you and your life and seeing exciting things happen, I think that will always be eternal, and never, the allure of it will never fade, I think.
With new technologies now up and coming, emerging, right? How do you think that's going to change or influence how you produce drama?
I think the essentials will still always have to be there. Universal themes, things that we relate to will be there. We're experimenting. I think hopefully we break new ground with all of these new technology. I think we've done quite a bit of that, and I'm looking forward to doing more actually, and experimenting with different ways of telling stories, especially visually. The new technology is exciting for us. Yes, it does come with a fair bit of investment, but it's definitely uncharted territory that we're interested in venturing into.
All right. Yeah. You know, based on your experience, Mr. Sim, as a drama scriptwriter, how hard is it to stand out or break into this very competitive industry?
Hard is the understatement. I was just talking to her just now. It's near impossible. I mean, for myself, I'm an English scriptwriter. So one of the most common questions that I often get asked as I was pitching around to the production houses, to the other people, is that, can you write in Mandarin? Can you change this script to Chinese? So for the English writer, that's kind of difficult. But hopefully with the advent of AI, you know, I can just run it through ChatGPT and perhaps miracle will come out. I'll get hired.
What's next then with this win? I mean, you will get a chance to potentially co-develop a new drama with Mediacorp. So where will that go from here?
I will keep my fingers crossed. I think there's still a lot of conversations to be had. But my desire to work with Mediacorp is definitely there. I mean, I see this as a breakthrough for me to finally, you know, get something out there in the industry. So I'm going to hold this with both my hands, and then I'll do my best to work with Mediacorp to make this come true.
All right, bringing ideas from screenboard to the screen. Thank you so much, Mr. Sim, Ms. Tan.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming in tonight. That was Ellen Sim, winner at ATF Mediacorp Drama Concepts and Co-Production Pitch, and Tan Wei-Lyn, Head of English Drama Productions at Mediacorp.